Hey, what's up, Liberty lovers? It's Liberty Louie. I'm back. I know it seems like I've been on a little bit of a hiatus from doing solos lately, but I need a break from politics is always needed, right? Anywho, that being said, I'll give some more time for some more followers to chime in right now, to tune in. To start off, most of you are probably out there watching the fight right now, or preseason football, most of which I could really honestly care less with because neither of them really affect your lives. Neither of them are going to have any personal outcome that really matters with you. But that being said, with the two topics that I do want to talk about quickly tonight, just wait for tomorrow because after the results of this fight tonight, I guarantee you, just wait. You already know the leftist mob media, fake stream media will already be putting race on this and how it's Trump's fault and also how how Bernie can still win. That's what you'll be hearing from the mainstream media tomorrow. Make no mistake about this. If Mayweather loses, this will be all about race, and it will also be all about Trump's fault. Because the fighters made it about race themselves, too, and mainstream media is as fake as unicorns and golden toilets. Like I said, though, the fight tonight has no effect on your life or anybody else's life, but I'm not making fun of you if you care about the fight. So have fun watching that fight. What I do want to talk about tonight is Colin Kaepernick and the ridiculousness, the silliness that is the whole controversy surrounding Colin Kaepernick. Let's be real here, ladies and gentlemen. We have protesters outside the NFL headquarters making this all about a race war. They want to hold the NFL accountable because no team wants to sign Colin Kaepernick. They're making this about blacks being destroyed and gunned down in the street. This is a white supremacist system, and it needs to be reined in. Oh, good grief. What this has essentially caused is now all of this nonsense that Colin Kaepernick has caused is now you have both sides of the aisle wanting to boycott the NFL. Congratulations, people. Congratulations. It's ridiculous. You have both sides of the aisle wanting to boycott the NFL. Let's be real here. Colin Kaepernick's play has been down the past couple of years. Okay, this has nothing to do with skin color. Nothing to do with skin color. Last I checked, this was America, and we hired on basis of merit, not skin color, sexual orientation, age, religious reasons, or any of those reasons. We hire upon your ability to do said job. Colin Kaepernick does not have the same talent skills that he did a couple years ago. His play has gone down. He seems to care more about his Black Panther Party girlfriend and his new Black Lives Matter roots ties to that organization. That's what he cares about. That's a distraction. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter what color skin you are. Doesn't matter what God you pray to or who or what you do in your bedroom at night. I don't care. I could care less. Why aren't these people that are out protesting in front of the NFL headquarters, where were they when Tim Tebow couldn't get signed by a team? Oh, that's right. He's a white, cis Christian male. That doesn't matter. It only matters because Colin Kaepernick is an African-American. This is silly, guys. Don't let them defeat you. Don't let them give you this narrative that it's all about skin color. I thought that in America, you were supposed to be judged by your character, not skin color. That was Martin Luther King's dream. That's what he wanted. To be judged on your merit and your character, not your skin color. But unfortunately, it has flipped now. Now we have people demanding you hire Colin Kaepernick because of his skin color. Think about that. Let's really think about that. It has nothing to do with the fact that he can't run and running around anymore. He gets sacked more than he gets off a pass. His play has been down. And I hear a lot about, oh, well, his numbers are good. His numbers are good. He's good. Somebody should sign him. Nobody wants him. Why? Like I said, his play is down, for one. Number two, he's a PR nightmare. Nobody wants to hire the guy because of what the baggage comes along with it. You have both sides of the aisle now wanting to boycott. No team owner wants to deal with that. Neither does the NFL. Has nothing to do with skin color. This isn't some white supremacist organization called the NFL, which is already 71% African-American dominated. Let's be honest here. How many white guys are out in that field? Come on, guys. And before you calling me a racist, just remember I'm a biracial Hispanic American male here, okay? And Colin Kaepernick is biracial. He was raised by white parents, adopted by white parents. Where's the white privilege cry there? You know, The dude makes millions of dollars a year to throw a football down the field, and he sucks at it. This has nothing to do with the fact that he's black. He's a PR nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. He cares more about his new Black Panther Party girlfriend and causing a scene. Yes, thank you, David. That's a very good quote. Colorblindness is now considered racist. And I'll be talking about that in the second half of my short video tonight with Charles Barkley now being named a black white supremacist. Yes, Tom. 70% of the NFL is African-American dominated. NBA is even higher. The NFL is not some crazy patriarchy white male system set up to hurt black people. I'm sorry. And you got people out there protesting in front of the NFL headquarters like, this is an atrocity. We got to stop it. The NFL should be shut down. Why? Because the dude sucks and nobody wants to hire him? I'm sorry. Nobody wants to pay Colin Kaepernick $12 million a year to throw a football and sit on the sidelines and kneel down to the national anthem. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. Let's be honest here. We all sign up for jobs that we don't agree with all the stipulations, but we do it, right? Because it's your job. I think a better fit for Colin Kaepernick right now might even be podcasting for the Black Panther Party. Go for it, bro. I don't care. Go do it. You know? Oh, and then he had this charity he has set up right now to help the starving kids in Africa. How about you donate your $12 million a year to those starving kids of Africa before you ask for us to pay for it? Huh? Be the leadership. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Don't demand me to do it. And then to sit here and ask me to boycott the NFL because nobody wants your ass? It's because you suck, Colin. Look at me right here, loud and clear. You suck. You're a PR nightmare. I would be saying the same thing if you were white like Tebow. Where were your protesters when Tebow was kicked out of the NFL? Huh? Not there. This is America. We hire based on merit, not skin color. You're not a special protected class. You don't just get oh, well, somebody better hire him because he's black. No. Sorry, there's better talent in the NFL. That's all there is to it. You got people out in front of the NFL headquarters right now protesting, saying this is an atrocity, and blacks are being gunned down in the street. I don't know how many times I have to go over this, guys, but if you actually go to the actual FBI crime statistics by race, African-American males shoot themselves more than anybody else shoot African-American males. White American males shoot each other more than any other race shoot each other. In fact, white people are too scared to shoot black people. That you can actually see the correlation here. Go to ucr.fbi.gov/crime yourself. You can see these numbers right here. Race of victim in 2015. They only come out every 2 years behind. I know, guys. Sorry, bear with me. They're a couple years behind every year. Race of victim, black or African American. Total, 2,491. Race of offender, white, 189. Black on black, 2,245 of those 2,491. That's the fact of the matter, ladies and gentlemen. Race of victim that are white, 3,005. Race of offender, 2,509 of those 3,005 were white. 409 of them were black. There is not some crazy epidemic out there of some racist white tirade. I'm sorry. Yes, Elena, thank you. People want to stay blind because it fits the leftist agenda. It fits the mainstream fake news agenda. I'm sorry. And a lot of my liberal friends out there, you truly do believe this crap. It's wrong. Wake up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm crushing your worldview right now. But there's no such thing as right-wing death squads out on the street killing black people. It's not so. It's just not. And you know what? I have a lot of my friends on the right that want to boycott the NFL. Like, why? I'm a libertarian. I could care less. You know what? If these douchebags want to sit in the sideline and look like a fool, they're only hurting themselves. But they have the right to do it, I think. But go for it. My favorite team doesn't have any squatters on the sideline. I'd like to say that. But my friends watching here locally from Denver, looks like linebacker Brandon Marshall on the Denver Broncos wants to go ahead and start his own little tirade. Good for you, bud. You suck. I just, you know what? Have fun. Have fun making a fool of yourself. You play a sport in America where you make millions and millions of dollars to throw a football and catch a football. Think about that. There's no white privilege, black privilege. Yeah, where's your football privilege? We should maybe start calling that on these guys, your football privilege. You've never had to work a real job in your life. We pay you millions of dollars to entertain us. You're an entertainer, not an enlightener. You're not helping your movement. Sorry. Yeah, these FBI crime statistics, I'm sorry, but 94% of black homicides are from other blacks. Not white police, not white right-wing death squads or the KKK or the Nazis. It's not a thing. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Yeah, football privilege. Let's just go ahead and call that now because I don't care what skin color Kaepernick is. The dude's paid $12 million to throw a pigskin around. And he's out there crying about oppression. The dude was adopted by a couple of white parents. Well-to-do family. And he's out there crying and complaining about something that's not real. If you continue to let the mainstream media feed you this narrative, we're going to have a police state brought in, ladies and gentlemen, and they're ruining the game of football. Kaepernick's already done it. Why? Because he sucks, for one. For two, nobody cares. And three, he's a PR nightmare. Who wants to have that guy on your team? Yes, so Kaepernick, your football privilege is showing. It has nothing to do with the fact that your skin color is black. Because there's this false narrative of a race war or there's white people out there destroying black people in the street. It's not true. Like I just said, 90% of black homicides and homicide victims are created by other African Americans. Same with white people. More white people out killing other white people. Racism is not real, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, there's people out there that are racist assholes, but it's a very small fringe minority. If there was a real problem, you would know about it. Seriously, go outside. Turn the TV off. Go outside. And I'm sick and tired of the mainstream media calling my friends' rallies white supremacist rallies. You guys realize I was going to go to Charlottesville? I had African-American friends there. Ones that got beaten up by Antifa. But yet they're called white supremacists. We just had a free speech rally canceled in San Francisco because fears of people's safety. The mainstream media is winning, guys. The leftist mob is winning. They're labeling everybody right of center a Nazi now. We got to stop this. No, you're not a Nazi. Are my black conservative friends Nazis? No. Enough. Kaepernick sucks. Tebow sucked. Where were the protesters from when Tebow wanted to stay, huh? Oh, they weren't there, like I said, because he's a straight white cis male. So he can go. But since Kaepernick is dating a Black Panther Party girlfriend and he stands down for the national anthem, he's some kind of hero for the African American community, get real, bud. You suck. There's a reason why nobody wants you. And like I said, I'm a libertarian. You can go ahead and sit down on the sideline, look like a fool yourself. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead and make all the vets out there that died and bled and shed for you. Go ahead. That's why nobody wants you, dude. Yes, thank you for reminding me, David. There was only one speaker in San Francisco that was going to be white. The rest of them were all minorities. I myself, I'm a biracial minority. Okay, guys? Huh. But now I'm a Nazi. Now I'm an alt-right Nazi. So, like I said before for earlier videos, all conservatives out there, we've been used to being called racists. And my black friend conservatives, yeah, you've been called Uncle Toms. Well, now we've all graduated to Nazis. Now we're Nazis. I'm sorry, leftists, but you're running out of words. And the American people are waking up. And you're going to run out of words to call us. You know? Sorry, deal with me, guys. I was definitely ill last week. Final thoughts on Kaepernick. Like I said one more time, Kaepernick sucks. His play has been down. This is the United States of America. We do not communistically take over the means of production and force a business to hire somebody based on their skin color. The dude sucks. He's a PR nightmare. And why would you spend $12 million on him? Colin, I know you want to go change the world and feed the hungry. If you want to continue on with your feed the African starving children, how about you donate that $12 million salary that you make instead of asking me and my fellow citizens to take over because you want to keep your money in your $1 million mansion and you want to sit there with your Black Panther Party girlfriend and cry about some fake oppression that like the white patriarchal system is hurting me. Oh my God. I get paid $12 million a year to throw a football, and I suck at it, but I'm going to go ahead and cry. And Brandon Marshall on the Denver Broncos, go ahead, bud. Just do it. Just go ahead and kneel on the sidelines and see what happens. Marshawn Lynch has already been a PR nightmare, but everyone signs him anyways. But you know why they signed Marshawn Lynch? Because he actually can play football. Sorry. That being said, Kaepernick, please just go away. Go away, dude. Go away. Ugh. And my liberal friends out there, they're like, oh, he's a good quarterback. He's a top 10. No, bullshit. Teddy Bridgewater is better than you, bud. And he's a backup to Sam Bradford now. Anywho, let's move on to Charles Barkley. A left-wing... I can't even start this one off. This one is hilarious, you guys. So a left-wing news outlet comes out saying that Charles Barkley is a black white supremacist. So a couple days ago, Charles Barkley comes out and does an interview with Rick Carley and says that, I'm just going to go ahead and quote him directly word for word. Guys, ready? This is involving the Confederate statues and the whole leftist craze that's going on right now, demolishing our history. Charles Barkley comes out saying, and I quote, "I'm not going to waste my time thinking about these Confederate statues. That's wasted energy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep doing great things. I'm going to keep trying to make a difference. Number one, in the black community, because I'm black, but I'm also going to try to do good things in the world. I'm not going to waste my time screaming at a neo-Nazi who's going to hate me no matter what. And I'm not going to waste my time worrying about these statues that got all over the country." That sounds like a pretty normal thing to say, right, guys? That sounds like a pretty intelligent, doesn't matter what your skin color is. Like, why are we wasting our time? The liberals are out there supposedly saying they want to cure world hunger and they want to cure poverty and everything like that. Why don't you actually instead of wasting your time, why don't you spend your time actually doing the said things? Oh, that's right, because you don't work. You want me to spend the money on it. That's right, I forgot. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot. That's right. Because you actually don't do things for yourself. There have actually been multiple studies on this that left-wing people do not donate to charity. They're more likely to steal, and they're more likely to virtue signal about donating to charity. Whereas right-leaning people and conservative people actually donate way more to charity, do more for other people, and they don't steal. Sorry, but virtue signaling and expecting other people to do something doesn't help. And you running around the country and destroying statues because they seem offensive to you, what is that going to do, ladies and gentlemen? What is that going to do? What good does that do? Oh, but it's racist. He's a white male. Oh, God. We've actually reached this point in the country now. And these people want to pass legislation on your skin color. Let's think about that. The progressives want to say that we can't go backwards. What do you people think you're doing? You're going backwards on skin color. You're turning into the new brown shirts. But we're liberal and we love you. We're just going to shut up your free speech because we love you so much. So much. Oh, guys, let me repeat that. Charles Barkley, as quoted by TheRoot.com, is now a great example of a black-white supremacist. Because Charles Barkley actually speaks his mind and actually has some intelligence behind it. Earlier, the second part of his comments from Thursday said, and I quote from Charles Barkley, "What we as black people need to do, we need to worry about getting our education. We need to stop killing each other. We need to try to find a way to have more economic opportunity and things like that. Those things are important and significant." Boom! Amen. No, let's just go ahead and cry a whole bunch and let's tear down a bunch of statues and pretend like we're actually doing something. Thank you, Kitty. I will get them. And I'm sorry I've been absent for a while, guys. Been deathly sick, but I'm tired of hearing Kaepernick, and I'm tired of my conservative black friends being called white neo-Nazis out there, and I'm tired of the mainstream media calling anyone right of center a neo-Nazi. It's complete, total bullshit. I'm sorry. And I'm out here seeing my friends, they want to have rallies on freedom of speech or march against socialism, and they're getting shut down because fears of being labeled a racist or fears of our safety. Why? Because Antifa, little commie bastards, are going to come in there with bats and beat the shit out of us. And as soon as we stand up and speak for ourselves, you're the problem. Just to let you guys know, I will be at a rally happening up in Boulder on September 2nd. Please pray for me and my friends. I'll be getting the film out, but seriously. If you watch mainstream news, they would have you out to believe that we're all a bunch of Nazis and white supremacists, and that we're out there hurting people. My producer on my podcast is Jewish. I'm a biracial Hispanic. I have many conservative African-American friends in the movement. They're not white supremacists. It has nothing to do with that. The fact of the matter is the left has no moral argument. All they have left is that little card in their wallet that they have to pull out as soon as they lose the argument. It's called the race card. Soon as a leftist pulls that out, you know you've won. But unfortunately, we're letting the mainstream media win, guys. Got to take it back. We're not Nazis. We're not racists. And I want to speak out to my friends and followers out there that are people of color and minorities, that are on the libertarian movement, a conservative, whatever, speak more. Because if you don't, then we all lose. Because all the left cares about is skin color. All the left cares about is identity politics, who you sleep with, what the color of your skin is, and who you pray to at night. And it's okay if you pray to Allah, but if you pray to Jesus, then you're the enemy. Just remember that, guys. It couldn't be more blatantly obvious in the fact, like I talked about earlier with Colin Kaepernick and Tim Tebow. Where were these protesters when Tim Tebow wasn't getting signed to a team? I'll wait. I'll wait for the answer on that one. Fact of the matter is, Colin Kaepernick, you suck. You're a PR nightmare and nobody wants to deal with you. And now you have both sides of the aisle wanting to boycott the NFL. How about we just get back to football in America, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, quit listening to the mainstream media. They want a race war. Let's not let them have it. Tomorrow I have on our show on Major League Libertarians Live, we have a personal local friend of ours who's been a very big-time victim of Big Pharma and Obamacare. She's currently in a big battle with Big Pharma, basically, and the insurance companies and the ACA, which is a nightmare as well. Obamacare sucks, guys. I know you liberals out there want to think it's some great thing out there. Oh, we got to go to single payer. No, we're going to talk to an actual real victim locally here in Denver, Colorado tomorrow from Big Pharma and the Obamacare Act. Grady, look at that. One of my buddies from Westminster who is running for Westminster City Council just turned in. Thanks for tuning in. Watch the whole show, bud. Get involved locally, guys. Don't let the leftists call you a Nazi because you're not. Stand up. Don't let them win because they're wrong. Stand up and fight. I love you all, Liberty lovers. Tune in tomorrow at Major League Libertarian, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and keep up the good fight, and liberty always prevails. Bye-bye. Fake stream media will already be putting race on this, and how it's Trump's fault, and also how how Bernie can still win. That's what you'll be hearing from the mainstream media tomorrow. Make no mistake about this. If Mayweather loses, this will be all about race, and it will also be all about Trump's fault. Because the fighters made it about race themselves, too, and mainstream media is as fake as unicorns and golden toilets. Like I said, though, the fight tonight has no effect on your life or anybody else's life, but I'm not making fun of you if you care about the fight. So have fun watching that fight. What I do want to talk about tonight is Colin Kaepernick and the ridiculousness, the silliness that is the whole Hey, what's up, Liberty lovers? It's Liberty Louie. I'm back. I know it seems like I've been on a little bit of a hiatus from doing solos lately, but a needed break from politics is always needed, right? Anywho, that being said, I'll give some more time for some more followers to chime in right now, to tune in. To start off, most of you are probably out there watching the fight right now, or preseason football, most of which I could really honestly care less with because neither of them really affect your lives. Neither of them are going to have any personal outcome that really matters with you. But that being said, with the two topics that I do want to talk about quickly tonight, just wait for tomorrow because after the results of this fight tonight, I guarantee you, just wait. You already know the leftist mob media. Tebow couldn't get signed by a team. Oh, that's right. He's a white cis Christian male. That doesn't matter. It only matters because Colin Kaepernick is an African American. This is silly, guys. Don't let them defeat you. Don't let them give you this narrative that it's all about skin color. I thought that in America, you were supposed to be judged by your character, not skin color. That was Martin Luther King's dream. That's what he wanted, to be judged on your merit and your character, not your skin color. But unfortunately, it has flipped now. Now we have people demanding you hire Colin Kaepernick because of his skin color. Think about that. Let's really think about that. It has nothing to do with the fact that he can't run and running around anymore. He gets sacked more than he gets off a pass. His play has been down. And I hear a lot with skin color. Nothing to do with skin color. Last I checked, this was America. And we hired on basis of merit, not skin color, sexual orientation, age, religious reasons, or any of those reasons. We hire upon your ability to do said job. Colin Kaepernick does not have the same talent skills that he did a couple years ago. His play has gone down. He seems to care more about his Black Panther Party girlfriend and his new Black Lives Matter roots ties to that organization. That's what he cares about. That's a distraction. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter what color skin you are. Doesn't matter what God you pray to or who or what you do in your bedroom at night. I don't care. I could care less. Why aren't these people that are out protesting in front of the NFL headquarters, where were they when controversy surrounding Colin Kaepernick? Let's be real here, ladies and gentlemen. We have protesters outside the NFL headquarters making this all about a race war. They want to hold the NFL accountable because no team wants to sign Colin Kaepernick. They're making this about blacks being destroyed and gunned down in the street. This is a white supremacist system, and it needs to be reined in. Oh, good grief. What this has essentially caused is now all of this nonsense that Colin Kaepernick has caused is now you have both sides of the aisle wanting to boycott the NFL. Congratulations, people. Congratulations. It's ridiculous. You have both sides of the aisle wanting to boycott the NFL. Let's be real here. Colin Kaepernick's play has been down the past couple of years, okay? This has nothing to do